up, people? It's your girl coming back with another I don't know what this video is. This will be an updated, poorly made, horrible, bad, lazy guide on the redgrave. This is not the first time I've done this. I did a video on redgrave like a month back, and that was during its early stages of development. But right now there's a lot more movesets, and I'm gonna be showing as much as I can. Keep in mind that the redgrave right now is not the final one, and over time it's gonna be updated with like new things, as I think there's gonna be like new things, I'm not sure. But I will say this is a 0.8.3 spoiler alert. You guys know the drill. But if you decide to watch the rest of the redgrave video, well, okay then. Here's the redgraves. Before I do get started on the redgrave itself, I need to let y'all know that this is a concept made by Advisory Captain. I'll pull up the credits right here. Advisory Captain and Addy, but mostly Advisory Captain. Neurox and Josh did the animations. Lack, Celestial, and Lava did the models. And me and Dad did the UI overlay and the sets. Yes, I did do the UI. I did partake in the development of redgrave. I did the UI for the Calamity Trigger the board. I also did the UI for the rankings. And then I did the UI for the borders for the weapons. I also did the Lux and Nox engravings for the guns. Like I said again, this concept is made entirely by Advisory Captain, so any constructive criticism will do if you want to see improvements on redgrave. But if you say something mean about the redgrave, well, you're gonna have a really bad time. So don't say anything mean. And this is not, let me just also get this out of the way, this is not a DI Barrier Demon Hunter knockoff. It is not a knockoff of any of the super weapons involved. This is its own weapon on its own. So please refrain from making comments about that. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get started. I forgot to say one more thing, is that me, Neurox, and the other peeps involved with the development of redgrave, we follow along with Captain's visionaries for what he wants for the redgrave. So yeah, I just want to get that out of the way in case like people are confused, like did Neurox make this weapon? Did he come with the concept? No, he did not. It was Advisory Captain, so I just thought I'd get that out of the way real quick. I will try to explain redgrave as much as I can in the best way possible. I did not bring any like notes or anything to this. This is me like saying what I know so far. You got 4 weapons you're dealing with, so we got the Rebellion right here. And then you got the Polaris Goblins. Last time I did a video on this had no moveset, so I skipped out on it. Now it has movesets, so I can show that later. You have the guns right here, so we have the shotgun right here, now with more movesets. And then we got the Ebony... I keep mixing up these two, I'm so sorry. Lux and Nox, sorry, I get mixed up with Ebony and Ivory. What's nice about this is that there is a style switch. So right now we're on Swordsmaster, so it gives me access to abilities that the sword has. And then this has Gunslinger as well, which gives me access to the movesets that the guns have. Right here. But what happens if I use my sword and I try to use like a random like move? Yeah, no. Like, let's say I'm like on my Swordmaster, and then I'm trying to like use a moveset. Then I can't do it because I'm not on Gunslinger right now. The keybinds are gonna be really awkward. However, with the keybind feature coming out in 0.8.3, you can switch up your keybinds. Everyone's is gonna be different in terms of what keybind they want to use, but this is the one that works for me personally. So for style switch, I press G, which honestly has been like a thing, but G is sharp, so I switch my G to like a back roll or I think no back. What's it like backward V? I forgot what they use with G. I think like I'll figure it out eventually. Because I have a problem with pressing T if I slip up or something, and that can get really annoying, especially if I'm like going aggressive with the redgrave. So I'm gonna adjust my keybinds really quick, and then I'll come back here.
A few minutes later,
I switched my keybind to G because for some weird reason I was pressing G, and then I switch over my sharp keybind to N to make sure it's out of the way, and then I actually have to change my lock keybind so that I don't accidentally unlock myself when I'm targeting an enemy, so I'll do that later. But yeah, just to keep in mind, like, you may need to adjust your keybinds for redgrave because the default ones are like really awkward. Now that's out of the way, I can now talk about some of the movesets with redgrave. So this does have an after image right here, and there is a taunt, but it is the placeholder. We don't know what taunts are gonna look like, so it's just a placeholder. So I'm gonna start with the rebellion. So here you got the basics, and then you then have the flurry stab, which is shift and then right and then hold. I don't know if you can do it the other way. No, you can't. Okay. Is this a new move called roundabout? It's actually been there for a while, but this is what roundabout does. Right here. And what you can do with roundabouts is you can combine it with other movesets. So let's say I do roundabout and then I do like either rainstorm or something with the Lux and Lux. So I could just do this and then actually, that was like delayed. So that's so delayed. I was like trying to process. I was like, oh no! And then that was so bad. Oh god. Okay. Okay, let me try that one more time. Let me see. You have to go a little faster. There we go. Okay. There's another way you can do it, and you can do this way, and then. That was delayed. Oh, this is such a mess. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, close enough, but not there yet. Maybe I'm just not inputting it properly. Oh, that's for later. God, give me a moment. Okay, I think I got it. Am I just really not focusing? Oh my god. Hang on, wait. Oh, okay, hang on. No, wrong moveset. Okay, well, we'll figure it out eventually when I try to do a combo. But what we just saw there was, what's it called, like, whirlwind? So, wait. No, that's that's whirlwind right here. But what I was trying to do earlier, but what happened when I was doing this, wait, let me see if I can do it. I forgot how to do it. Yes, this one. Right here. It's called strikeout. Oh, I'm just figuring out just now. Oh gosh. And then we got a blast off right here. And then helm splitter. Yes, that's correct. Helm splitter. I'm just looking over at the boosters right here. If you get to S rank, you can do million like flurry stab, and then there's like a additional where you do the funny taunt where it's here. Let me show it right here. It's this one. He does. It's called Crazy Dance. That's what he does at the S rank if you do million flurry stab. But is my sword broken? Oops. Oh, well, okay. Why is my sword there? Now we move on to Polaris, which does have the movesets now, so this is its basic right here. And then we got the Comet. Whoops, that's not the right one. And then we got the Nebula Collider, which basically uppercuts the enemy. And then we have a Supernova right here. And then we got Asteroid. And then you could just... Oh, that's the Starrise. No, that's not Starrise, that's the Asteroid. So I could do this and then that one. There's also like other movesets, but it requires S rank or higher. And then that's pretty much it. I think I've missed like a few, but Comet I got, Nebula Collider I got. And then Asteroid is... Oh, that's Star Rush, okay. Now we got Gunslinger right here. To shoot, you just press C right here. And then this is obviously the Rainstorm right here. No double jump on it. But also we got Equinox. And then we have Cicada Rhythm, which is this one right here. You just spin and then shoot. Which is also like a really fun move. And then Sunrise, which is right here. I think you can also combine it with like Polaris, which you gotta be really fast when you want to so you could just do... Let's see if I can pull this off. Probably it's gonna take some time. Well, close enough, but let's try this again. Nope. Nope. Sunrise. Nope, that's not right. So I could just do this. Yep, there we go. And then I think that's pretty much it. And then we got the shotgun, which is this is the shoot. So you got the rebound right here, and then you got the slide breaker. You can also do it in the air as well. Whoops, you can also do it in the air, I think. But if you just do it on the ground, you're just... Hang on. I don't think I'm doing it right. No. Okay. There's also Trailblazer, which is like dashing into the enemy. But I'm gonna see if I can... Okay, there we go. But if you just jump, it just doesn't do anything. And then we got Inferno. I think you could do it in the air as well. Yep, you could do it in the air as well. So if you just do it in the air, just... charge into the enemy, and then composition. Whoops, that's not right. It's just don't press shift. It's a bomb right here. There's also like something else. I forgot what's it called. Oh, Fallout! That's Fallout as well. And then you can also combine it with what? Rainfall. So let's see if I can... Like that. This is the... Calamity trigger right here, and I think that's pretty much it. I know it's like a lot to dig in, so my suggestion is once you get your hands on the redgrave is to take your time to learn about this, because this is not an easy weapon to use. It is actually pretty hard. Like when I got my hands on this, it was quite the workout, so it took some time for me to get used to it, and once the more boosters were just added in, I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm gonna show like some of the basic combos you can do. It's not gonna be perfect, so bear with me please. If you want like more advanced move stacking and tech about the redgrave, I can leave a video link down below in the description box if you want like more advanced movesets you could do. But this is the one I personally like find to be the ones manageable for me, because I'm not very hardcore in general. So you can do roundabout and then supernova, but it's gonna take some time to master that because you need to switch to Polaris. So it's just gonna take some time for me to get used to this, and then well, that was so that way. Well, obviously it's like the slow version, but if I switch it up really quick. Oh, I switched up. Okay. Yeah, but also the thing is that this is about to happen where you accidentally switch to a different style, so it's normal if you're like just getting started on this. So it's... Oh, what's fun is that you could do up and then this way, and then I'll just move the dummy right here. And then you could do roundabout and then with the guns. So I can do this. Switch right here. You could do this way. Right here. So I could do it alternate ways. I could do this as well. And then there's like another one I find. I just forgot if I could do a color. I think I'll follow. It's I'm gonna try this. This is gonna be so whack. Hello? Whoa, okay, no, that's not correct. Okay. Well, I could try this. This is weird, like experimenting, so it's good that you can experiment on this to see what works for you and what not. Okay, I'm on the wrong one, so. Oh well, that's not supposed to happen, but so I'm just like experimenting. So you're gonna see like me like trying some stuff on this to see what works or not. Like I just came into this without any plans at all, so this is gonna be like really whack. Okay, well, I tried at least. You can do not common nebula collider. Actually, no, that's not right. Oh. Alright. Well, I tried. Yeah, that's pretty much like the ones I showed you are like the basics that you could do. I could just show that again. So it's like also like or okay, and then you could do an alternate way with the guns if you want to be very fancy. Or this one I just discovered right now. I can just do this. Let's see if I can pull it off again. Oh, wrong move. But okay. It was... I think it was when... No. Or this way. Okay. Alright. That's the ones that personally work for me. So I'm gonna try a full like combo session. And then there's also like movesets I'm gonna insert in there that is S rank or higher. Of course it's not gonna be perfect as it is, so don't come for me. I forgot to mention as well that there is a video on Nurse's YouTube channel of us showcasing the redgrave. So I can link that down below in the description box. I completely had a delulu moment and forgot about that. So let's get to the real deal now. Again, this ain't gonna be perfect, so don't come for me, please. That sounds so cringe. What the hell? So like looking. Also like looking at. Also like looking at the bottom to see what I'm doing right now, so God help me. Oh, I missed that. I'm so smart. Missed that. I missed. I'm so good at this. This is such ironically. I messed up. I also messed up. I think I'm just tired, honestly. That's such a really whack excuse, but okay. Uh, me try that again. Whoa! Test dummy dead. How many minutes was that? 5 minutes of wacky combos. To keep your rank up, you need to switch in between Gunslinger and Soul Masters, so don't stay on Soul Masters this entire time. Like you saw me in that combo session where I just switched in between Soul Master and Gunslinger, so that's what you need to do. You can't just stay on like one style this entire time. To get to redgrave, that's something that you have to keep in mind of. Obviously, my combo session was not perfect. Obviously, it was just kind of like whack. Yeah, I'm gonna try again and see how I do. And then I'm gonna call it in a day. I messed up. Okay, alright, I think I'm not focusing well. So obviously it's not perfect, but that's from like a casual standpoint of what you could do for combos. Well, no, not what you can do. More like something like how I do the combos with redgrave. Obviously, you saw some moments where I get confused, and that's for me normal. But as long as you like take your time on redgrave, then that's all that matters. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope y'all got an insight of redgrave itself. Once again, This is made by Advisory Captain in terms of the concepts. Me, Narax, and the other gang who are part of this project follow along with Captain's visionaries for what he wants the redgraves to look like in the game. So, all constructive criticism is welcome, but if I see anyone being meanies, well, I'm gonna have to do something about that, honey. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.